In a classroom, a teacher asked the students, "What is one thing that makes you happy in life?" Get a sheet of paper and a pencil and draw a picture of the thing that brings you joy. After you finish drawing, come up to the front and show the class what you have drawn. Immediately, all the students picked up their sheets of paper and pencils and began to draw. Shortly after, a boy who had just finished drawing walked to the front and showed the class his drawing of his bicycle. He said, "I drew my bicycle because I always feel very happy whenever I ride it." The whole class cheered and clapped as he walked back to his seat. Next, a girl walked to the front and showed the class her drawing of her doll. She said, "I drew my doll because playing with her makes me very happy and excited." There was a big round of applause as she returned to her seat. A boy walked up next and showed the class his drawing of his dog, saying, "I drew my dog because running and playing with him brings me happiness and joy." He was praised and applauded by everyone in the class. One after the other, the students came up and showed the class their drawings. They drew things like their pets, toys, flowers, cameras, video games, watercolor paints, and more. Then, a meek girl who had just finished drawing walked up and showed the class her own paper. However, her paper was completely blank and empty. She hadn't drawn anything. The whole class suddenly burst into mocking laughter. They ridiculed her, calling her silly. "She's so dumb, she didn't draw anything on her paper. She doesn't understand anything. She's so ridiculous." The teacher, full of curiosity, asked the girl, "Tell me, why is your paper blank? Didn't you understand what you were asked to do?" To everyone's utmost surprise, the girl answered, "My paper is blank because I can't draw God. He is my true source of happiness. It is impossible to draw God because nobody knows what he looks like." Never be too quick to judge others without giving them the privilege to explain themselves. Many times, we judge and mock people for what we don't understand. What you see may not always be the reality. So before you judge and conclude about others, pause and ask questions.